This week, it's a generation showdown.
So the losers, I reckon, have to jump in.
With the kids taking on the adults.
Adults, did you bring your swimmers? Because we ain't going in.
Losers, they're going down.
We're fishing off the coast of Sydney with the most insane kingy action. This is going to be a fishing lesson like no other. So remember that, Jess?
Yeah!
I do honestly hate you. It's Generation Pokemon.
Oh my God, they're right here!
Up against the much wiser.
We are well in the
High five,
lead.
Skipper.
No. No deal.
No deal. And better looking geriatrics.
Losers! Losers!
Is there a special price for running dead last?
Yeah, you get to jump in the water.
Bloody kids.
Bloody kid.
You're watching Fishing with Mates. So today, I'm taking my old mate Paul Nagy fishing. Now, Paul's one of the big head honchos at Clemenger. He's a creative art directory something or other, but more importantly, he's a mad keen fisherman. But we're going one step further. We've got the kids involved, because that's what fishing is all about.
You know, Al, he's like the Yoda of fishing.
The Yoda of fishing.
When he's sort of teaching you stuff, you can go, thank you, great one. You know,
Don't embarrass me whatever you do, okay? I'm serious.
I would never embarrass you.
That's not true.
So we've got his daughter Jess, and she's teaming up with my little young fella, Cooper.
Hey,
Mate,
how are ya?
how are you?
mate, how are you? Al, how are you, buddy?
Just bring me the coffee.
Good.
Don't worry about the coffee.
Nice to meet you,
This is my
Jess.
daughter, Jess. Jess is Al and
Jess,
Coop.
good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
I've heard so many good things about you.
Yeah, same.
She's already referring to you as the Yoda of fishing, mate. So, the great one.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad because it means you're old.
Now say something like, kingfish we will catch.
Kingfish we will catch. Kingfish I will catch. We're going kingy fishing. Now, I love catching my kingies. They're an iconic sport fish because they're aggressive, they fight hard, and best of all, they release well. But better still, the fishing off Sydney for kingies is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Certainly hoping to learn a few things, but I am a bit worried about he's set us up against the kids.
So today, we've got a fierce competition. Now, it's generation versus generation.
It's kids versus adults. And I think me and Jess are going to win because, well, we're kids, we're lucky, we've got the new techniques. They were just better than the adults.
We need to lay down the rules for the competition. So the losers, I reckon, have to jump in because it's 14 degrees back in the harbour.
In a weak moment, I came up with the idea of the losers jumping in upriver where it's freezing cold. I'm talking 14, 15 degrees. It is freezing.
Well, adults, did you bring your swimmers? Because we ain't going in.
We shall see, we shall see. It looks very cold, Jess.
Alrighty, guys, long reef. Now, what we're going to do is we'll run two baits, one on the top, one down deep, and then, oh yeah, we'll start popping, and I was going to say we'll start throwing poppers, but Cooper's already started. When it comes to catching kings, one of the best ways is live baiting, but you do have to work to catch those liveys. Little VMC circle hook there. What you do is you put it through their nose. Doesn't actually hurt them that much. It's like, you know, chicks getting a nose ring. And then he is ready to go.
A very life-threatening nose ring.
Fishing these inshore reefs, we like to use two techniques. One is to live bait. We slow troll with one bait up on the surface and one bait down deep on a sinker. But at the very same time, especially in our early season, casting poppers is absolutely dynamite. They hear that little blurt of the little halco and they come screaming up. Sometimes I reckon it's actually the poppers that get them fired up to eat the liveys. So what do you do actually in your job? What are they? Just drink coffee? Are they that type of job? Or?
Ads, it's what my dad would say. A lot of the time I'm making stuff that just interrupts his football, which is a bit of a shame, but...
Clemenger BBDO are Australia's leading advertising agency, responsible for some amazing content, including the recent Tourism Australia ads. But now they've joined forces with the Australian Fishing Trade Association for a brand new initiative. On the 16th of October, Australia will come together to celebrate It's first National Gone Fishing Day. How good is it going fishing for a day? You better still take in the kids.
Yeah, mate, there's nothing better. Fishing is such a big part of Australian culture. It's our #1 sport, and I think you were saying 5 million fishermen anglers get out there fishing on the weekend, so it's a huge sport, but it's never had its own day. I mean, there's going to be loads and loads of events all over the country, a proper celebration of fishing, you know, and I just hope everyone gets out on the water. It's easy to get involved. Just get online and go to gonefishingday.org and register.
I'll be fishing on the 16th of October, but I need one right now.
Good man.
So it started a bit slow. You know, I'm working the edge. The Furuno's showing some good bait. I figure, what's going on?
Dad.
Yes? Yours is getting nervous?
Oh, it just tapped a
Jess
lot.
starts going, oh, my bait's nervous, my bait's nervous. And you know what? That means only one thing.
Oh.
Well, yes!
Yep, there's one, the other rod.
Me too.
First, Jess is on, and then suddenly I'm on too.
Do I...
Yep, you're on, just keep running, you're on. Oh, yep. Oh!
I'm thinking, yes, this is awesome. A double hookup, father and daughter, amazing. And then mine got off.
You on or off?
Nah, off.
I'll wind yours up then and get it's another one straight out. My confidence in him and his fishing skills, they went from there down to there.
Whoa.
Come on, Jess, keep going. I'm just going to try and get one for the boys while you're around fighting.
Oh, my goodness.
Coming up,
Oh, my God, they're right here.
Team Pokemon hit the lead. Have a look at that, but not for long.
Hey, losers, you're going down.
Come on, Jess, keep going.
Whoa.
The Kingies are firing off the coast of Sydney, and so is Team Pokemon with their first fish of the day.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, we mightn't even be winning, but seeing Jess catch that fish, you know, she's hanging on the rod, it's diving down. Keep going, Jess. And then when she gets it up, one of the biggest fish she's ever caught.
Here he is, he's right here.
The look on Jess's face was absolutely priceless. Have a look at that.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that perfect?
That is such a beautiful fish.
And I'm just going to go and help Cooper with the next one.
Both been hooked up. I lost mine. Jess got hers, and then in the background, little Coops is beating the water to a froth with a popper, and then he's onto one as well.
Oh, go, Coops.
Yes, Cooper. Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yes, go, Coops.
Whoa. There we go.
Who knew such a
One
little...
on a popper, a little halco, and one on a livey.
Yeah.
Who knew such a small fish could make such a good fight?
They're unreal, aren't
I
they?
know.
Coops is one of those kids that's just so passionate about fishing. You know, he's done it since he was born. So he was so small when we used to start fishing, we'd literally gaffer tape him to the seat, in the life jacket, of course.
I've been really fortunate. I've got 3 beautiful daughters, and they all love fishing, and they're all pretty good at it too.
And so we are on 2-0 with 2 really good-sized kingfish, and that was a great start to the day.
Kids are winning!
Woo! Kids are in the lead.
Bloody kids.
Bloody kids.
Jess leaves the rod alone, her live baiting rod. Now, this caught the first fish. I turn around and you see the rod just go... doop, doop.
Oh.
Got him on. Kingfish for the boys.
Look, you could feel it. Yoda could feel it.
Yoda finally did something useful!
It's probably one of the largest fish of the day, I think.
Oh. That's a big kingfish.
Don't go down.
Oh, look at the size of it. Kids, you worried?
Not
Guys,
yet.
I can't even see it.
Proper one.
Oh, goodness me.
Not really, but I'm going to say that. Lift him up, just lift in.
Oh, it's a beauty,
nice
mate.
One.
Look at that one, huh?
We still got bigger.
I think ours is bigger.
Aren't they a beautiful fish? Fair income.
You know the best part? Like I said, look at that. That's Sydney right there. And you're catching these unreal fish. You catch them in the winter, you catch them in the summer, all year round. You catch these awesome little sport fish. And you know the best part? We're on the board!
Yeah! Well done. Kids are worried now.
Look at this, he's even wants to tell you something.
Hey, losers, you're going down.
There we go, buddy.
Al had been driving the boat most of the time, so he'd been relying on me to catch a fish, and I hadn't.
Everyone's caught a fish but you now, Dad.
Yeah, I'm perfectly aware of that, Jess. Thanks for letting me know.
It wasn't a good moment for him.
Just want to announce that the score is 2-1, but because we're the guide and the eldest, it's 2-all.
I think Paul's fishing skills are probably worse than my brother's, which isn't very good.
What's the, is there a special prize for running dead last?
Yeah, you get to jump in the water.
So things went quiet for a little while. You know how you kids are all in computers? The only computer screen you need to watch is that one.
That one.
Have a look at that, that's solid as. That's exactly what we want. You know, and I start flicking a popper around. Poppers seem to excite them. God, I can't believe, oh, there they are, still there. Come on. Oh, oh.
Oh, come on!
Get out of the bloody trail. Oh, yep. Oh, you. Oh, look at them.
Oh, come on!
Bang, the popper's gone. I'm on.
No, not yet.
Where am I going? Am I underneath you?
I don't think
I'm
so.
underneath you. I'll duck under you. You just cast. Don't worry about these two. As I'm bringing my kingy in, and it's a solid fish, it's coming up, it brings all its mates with it. Oh, look at all the others following it.
Oh my God, they're right here.
So pulls straight in onto it, drops his popper in. Oh, look at him. Oh, twitch it out. Come on, get a double.
I was working it through the water and just trying to get one to actually hit it, but they kept coming up and then shying away. Come on! What do you gotta do? Got kids squealing with excitement, everyone yelling.
Come on!
Oh, how good is that? Bang, he's on. Yes, it's a double!
Finally!
Woo! Finally! It's a double hookup to the adults.
Oh, come on!
Yeah!
Look at them all.
Oh,
Woo! Finally! It's a double hookup to the adults.
Oh!
Now, there we go.
that is a better fish.
That is a better one. Get this one up out of the way. How good is that? You know what I love most about a double hookup? It put us in the lead.
Yours or something, that one? That's very good.
Ah, you'll be right. There you go.
We're clearly the better fishermen, so we were ahead. It was 3-2. Everything was as it should be for about 3 seconds.
What are you doing, kids?
Hey, it got nothing.
Let's wind it up, mate.
I don't think so. I actually hooked another kingfish, which is very exciting.
Good luck. Oh, look at them right there.
Look at them, Dad!
Oh, look at them all on yours. Swing yours in there.
Just the adrenaline rush you get from bringing in a kingfish, trying to bring it in without losing it.
Yes, well done.
It was amazing. It's the best feeling in the world. Thank you very much for feeding Dad.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm just going to get another fish.
Might be 3-all, but you know what? It never lasts that long.
Go, Coops, come on. Look at them all.
Cooper's on again.
Woo!
This is on
Coops,
again.
your little tin ass.
Just hooked him up. Need to get this one in.
Beat the adults. We'll be winning. We'll be 4-3 then.
Here you go. Hang on, I'm going to lead her in for you.
No.
Hang on, Coops, I can't. He gets nervous then.
They just like to fight hard.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, here's a nice one. And then, bang, fell off. And I was so angry. Dad, I caught it.
No!
That counts.
it.
No, that counts. That counts. That counts.
Remember you guys telling me it has to be in
the boat.
We never told you anything about that. I really actually wanted to throw the rod down. I don't like that at the moment, but I have to get straight back into it to get another one, so.
So the kingies have slowed down a bit, but you know what? We keep working the area. The sound has shown a lot of fish, a lot of bait. Everything's looking promising. Just check it and make sure it's all right, but sometimes rolls the hook over like it did the first time, and then pull hooks up.
Yeah.
Losers! Losers! It's like Golden Point.
Whoa, what is that?
Here's me thinking I've got the fish that's going to put us ahead, and this horrible thing materialises, and you should have seen Al's face.
Now, they call this a mother-in-law fish for a reason.
Look at it.
He caught a Sergeant Baker. And you know what's worse? Oh, look. Yep.
No!
This one counts. I backed it up with another one.
What do you reckon, Josh?
Throw that bloody thing away.
No deal.
No deal.
Papa.
If it's not a kingfish, it's not a fish.
You took crap. Rightio, next spot. So, typical of kingies, you know, they fire up for a bit, but they get sick of it. They don't want to look at your popper after a while. So, it's time for a change of plan. What we'll do is we'll go out to the wrecks now. Long Reef, there's a whole bunch of wrecks. They've got old ferries, they've got bucket dredges. So we'll go and have a look and see. It'd be unreal if we crack a Jew off it.
Oh, mate, that'd be special.
So the Jewfish, or mulloways they're also called, neither of the kids had caught one. So that's our plan.
I drop it now?
Right, bombs away. So we're drifting over the top of the reef and we're coming into the prime spot, and normally the live bait is your first giveaway. You see it twitching and carrying on, you know the Jews are coming up. Nothing's happening. It's absolutely dead.
Then how do you want me doing it again?
So you bounce it slowly with a jig.
So dead like this?
So if it doesn't, let out a tiny bit more line. So with your one. Perfect. And then all of a sudden, Coops, who's got the little metal outcast, his rod just goes, loads up. He's on.
Go! Come on, Coop!
Nice and steady. Keep that load loaded the same. Don't lose that load. You've got to keep that load on it for me, mate. That's it. Nice and steady on him. That's it. That's it. The wind down there. Then I turn round and you see the telltale bumps on Jess's one because she's got the live bait. That's it. Starts bouncing. Oh, there you're on there, Jess. That's it. Jess is on. You've got a double hook up.
How good is this?
No. So we've got the kids, both of them hooked up. It's pretty cool to watch. It's a Jewy! There you go, mate. First Jewy. Have a look at that.
They are beautiful, aren't they?
They're awesome little creatures.
Yeah, yes, Jess.
That's a better one for you, Jess. Well done. Just keep going.
Take it time. Jess is exhausted. Come on, baby.
That was, I would have to say, a lot harder than the kingfish. They put up a very good fight. They did not want to come up. Yeah! My first ever Jewfish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful little fish there. He's only 65, so he's got to go. Oh, yeah, so he's going to go. Go! You let him go.
So, I believe it is 5-3 now to the kids. We are winning by a lot.
Yes, I do honestly hate you. So come over and just hold him by the tail and see if we can get him to swim. Oh, no, he's good. That's it.
High five, Coops. We are well in the
High
lead.
five, Skipper.
No.
High five.
No.
Oh, high five. Yes, we led them to these fish. 5-3. Now the kids are going to keep reminding me of this. But it's redemption time. We're going for new species. We're going back up the harbour, try and catch a flatty or a brim. We're going bread and butter fishing.
Coming back in through the harbour, there was still definitely hope. I rate myself as a pretty good flathead fisherman, so I still thought I could wipe the grin off their faces.
Flicking lures around Sydney Harbour, I don't think people realise how many fish are in this harbour. It is full of life. We're talking 500 plus species have been recorded in it. Now, Paul has been dragging the chain the whole day. He hasn't been supporting us, I can tell you.
You keep cheering for the boys, yeah!
2 old dogs cheering for the 2 old dogs.
No.
Oh, yes!
No!
But you know what? Finally, he's come up trumps.
Biggest flatty in the world. Just lift him in the boat. Lift him in the boat. Yes!
Mate, it's no monster, is it? But this could save us from a very cold swim.
It looks very warm to me, that fish.
Look how silent the 2 kids have gone.
It's going to end with a double hookup on the men.
It's like, uh-oh, game on.
I was in the zone. McGlashan was no help whatsoever, but that's all right. I was there. I'm thinking, all I need is about another 15 minutes.
Hey, Mum.
And it's Al's wife.
Sorry, guys. Time's up.
Commander-in-Chief has demanded you need to come home for dinner.
One more cast?
No.
One more cast.
It's over.
Time is up.
This is bad. This is real bad.
We win. We win.
You know what part of my body's shuddering?
Oh, my body's shuddering. Look at this, he's already driving off.
It was just a day that we'll never forget.
You know, what an awesome day on the water. You know, we've caught some great fish and it's all suburban. It's right there in Sydney. And you know what? To top it off with a really refreshing dip in ice cold water, well, let's put it this way. It makes you lively at the end.
Careful of the sharks.
So don't forget, Gone Fishing Day on October 16, Australia's first national day for celebrating everything we love about fishing.
They never said Trevally don't count.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys.
Never said Trevally don't count. Trying to get us on a technicality, mate.
What fish?
Shut up, this is my interview. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, Dad!
Do you want to swap to my team, Jess?
Sure.